investors, it's Dr. Marcia from Bookworm Investment Club. I'm the creator and the founder of Bookworm, and it's where women come to learn how to invest in the stock market, build a portfolio, manage that portfolio until they're ready to start pulling money out of that portfolio and using that portfolio as a paycheck. And today I'm going to talk about earnings and what is all the hoopla about earnings this particular week. Well, quite simply, earnings represents a company's profits, their bottom line. Earnings can tell us just how well the company is being managed. So it's a reflection of how well management is running the company. Now, earnings can be used one or two ways. Since earnings represent profits, a company can take those profits and reinvest it back into the company to continue to grow the company and make more earnings. Or those profits, earnings, can be given to us as shareholders in the form of a dividend. Earnings reflect the stock price. So the stock price usually will follow what the earnings do. This particular week, in earnings releases, we're going to be looking at a number of technology companies releasing their earnings. So we're going to have earnings released from Apple, from Microsoft, from Google or Alphabet, from AMD, from Texas Instruments, and also from Tesla. And in addition to that, we're going to have a number of companies that give dividends. They're going to be releasing their earnings. So companies like 3M, Starbucks, Colgate-Palmolive, ADP, Merck, and those are just a few companies that will be releasing their earnings this week. So this week is going to be quite exciting. And when they release the earnings are either going to be released, or the report of the earnings, after the market closes or before the market opens. Now, all of this information, where do we get this information? We can find the earnings calendar on Yahoo Finance, or if you have a brokerage account, your brokerage account will also have a earnings calendar. So you can find all this information there. Now, how do we use this information? How can it help us as investors? Well, I can tell you about myself. I've had a company on my watch list for quite some time, and I've just been waiting to invest in this company. Of course, I've done the analysis. It's an excellent company. It just was not at the price that I was wanting to buy in. And so last week they had their earnings, and even though they made their earnings, they beat the analysts' earnings, they did not beat the revenues. And so subsequently there was a fall in the price, and just so happens that this price did fall into the range in which I was wanting to buy it. So I took this opportunity and I purchased a couple of shares of the company. So that's one way you can use these earnings if they did not either meet or beat the analysts and you had a fall in the price. You can take advantage of that, especially if you know that this is an excellent company after you've done your stock analysis. So that is one way that you can utilize these reports as an investor. Now, of course, this is not the only way that you can learn about investing in the stock market. We at Bookworm have a signature program called the Stock Starter Course. And it is a research tool, not a research tool, it's a resource that all of our members in our Investment Club use to help them to build their stock portfolios. Now, it is an investment. The stock starter course, the price of it is $1,997. And you'll hear more about our course next month because we're going to be having a webinar about investing in the stock market. And so stay tuned. You'll be hearing more about that in the coming weeks. And so I hope that you will join us next month. We'll have the date and the time coming up shortly. But I just wanted to let you know about that and to be prepared to come and join us and listen and learn about investing in the stock market and how we teach it, and as we help you to build your stock portfolio. So that's it for now. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.